Pete, thank you very much for letting me join your group of divers. It was a nice dive at Blue Grotto. It hasn't been for a while since I went to dive Blue Grotto, but I really enjoyed it. First and foremost, where do you come from?
I'm from Sweden.
And you do a lot of diving there?
It's very cold water, so that's why I come here.
I see. And this is what, the first year in Malta?
I've been here since August last year.
Last year. But I assume that you've done Blue Grotto quite a number of times,
correct.
and also Chirkawa.
Very popular.
What is the thrill of what makes you like diving?
For me, it's just the feeling in the water. You know, like you feel almost weightless and.
Like flying.
Yeah, exactly. It's like very gracefully moving.
Yeah.
Almost feels like you were in space or something like this.
And the images that you see, the
of course, it adds to it a lot with all the.
But you like Malta?
Yeah, absolutely, fantastic.
Have you been diving elsewhere besides Malta?
I've been traveling all over the world actually, diving, and so yeah, I've seen a lot of different things.
Yes. I mean, the popular dive sites in Malta, as you know, are Blue Grotto. I should admit, we call it with the here. We have Chirkawa, okay? And what do you find? I mean, you've dived these sites before. What attracts you to these dive sites? Is it just because you can park and you can easily go in the water, or there's more to it than that?
It's more to it than that's one thing, that it's easily accessible as well as many other sites here. You can go directly from shore. But at those particular places, you also have a lot of options. Yeah, you can go diving close to shore and see marine life or so, and you also have wrecks nearby that you can go on and gradually sloping deeper down. Yes. So you have a lot of you can take beginner divers and experienced divers to the same sites.
We worked hard to enhance our dive sites, and most of the shipwrecks, as you know, were put there for diving purposes. Umar Farod was scattered to become a diving attraction. But the tourists that you take with you, obviously they know that such a wreck went down as an artificial reef, as a diving attraction. Do you think that they like to see these, even these so-called artificial reefs?
Yeah, absolutely. Like, I think a lot of people. There are a lot of people are interested in the history of a wreck, right. But a lot of people also don't care much about it and just like the excitement to see, you know, peek inside the windows and swimming through. And
I mean, Farod is one of the largest wrecks that we've put in the water, in Maltese waters over the last years. Is the largest, but obviously it's not the largest wreck we have around our shores, because we've got World War I or World War II wrecks which are even bigger, and they have a history, and that, as you say, a lot of divers like the story, but a lot of other, they don't care about the story, or they want to do some wreck diving. And I think these have served well for the Maltese diving.
Yeah.
I mean, on the way back then we also saw there was an octopus.
Yeah, that was
on the side there on the reef. That was nice. A cuttlefish, and also I filmed some sea hares. There was a sea hare. Actually, those sea hares, I find them to be more frequent in the Blue Grotto area.
Yeah, I agree with you. Yeah.
Even at night dives, I also saw sea hares, the same kind that we saw together at Blue Grotto. At night, even at Blue Grotto. When you meet marine life, they add to it, right?
Of course, yeah, absolutely, yeah.
I mean, they enjoy seeing the marine life. I mean, what I say, in the Mediterranean, we don't have so much rich marine life, except I could say that only in the marine protected areas, which are well managed, that you probably see an abundance of marine life. But anywhere else in the Mediterranean, it's a bit not too abundant. But when you meet these animals, and I'm sure the tourists that you take with you diving, they really stop there and they have a nice, a lovely time observing these animals,
Oh,
right?
of course, yes, yes. And they often come up after the dive and discussing what they have seen and write down in the logbook, and they are very excited. So, absolutely.
Recreational diving. What hurdles do you think one can have to overcome before I can say that I became a diver? What do you think are the
Well,
hurdles?
in general, I would say anyone can do diving. It's just we are not adopted
No,
to
we're not fish.
to breathe underwater. So it can take a little while to get used to it,
To the breathing from
to the breathing
from
through
the
a
regulator.
regulator, and just the feeling of being underwater. And so
And
on.
techniques like water seeping in your mask that you have to know how to take it off.
Yes,
Instead
exactly.
of
So
going to
we
the service all
clear
the
the
time to
mask
clear it.
and
I
something
think
we
it's a-
practice, of
But
course.
once you get rid of these hurdles, then I think diving the sea is there for you to explore.
Absolutely, yeah. Then once you get time practice a little bit, then it's not a problem, and it's a very relaxing activity.
What is my limit? If say became a diver, what is my limit in recreational diving? Are there any limits?
Yes, absolutely. First of all, it depends on your experience and
Yeah.
how your qualifications, how long and how much training you have diving. When you first start, it's called open water diver course. You get qualified to go to maximum 18
18
meters.
meters, right?
You can see a lot on these 18 meters. Most marine life, for example, like to live in the shallow waters. But
to do the shipwrecks,
the depth is always a little alluring, and people want to go a little deeper.
and to see the shipwrecks, for example,
For example.
around Malta, we have a few wrecks in 18-meter mark, but a lot of them are deeper than 18
Yep.
meters. So you need more than just the
So
open
then you
water.
can continue,
Uh-huh.
and the most logical step is to take something called an advanced open water course.
Which takes you down to
30 meters,
30
yeah.
meters.
And around that depth range, you have a lot of wrecks here on Malta.
But 30 meters is the recommended
If
safety?
you really like deep diving, you can take a deep specialty course.
Okay.
You get qualified to go down to 40 meters. That's the recreational diving limit. Then if you want to go even deeper than that, it's possible, but you need a lot more training.
Okay.
It's called technical diving. And you can
That's
see
another
those,
category.
a lot of World War II ships down
Yes,
there
of course.
around Malta as well. So.
Say I am a good snorkel diver, right? I like to go with a mask and snorkel and say a pair of fins and do all. So I'm a good swimmer as well. How long do you think it will take me to be able to reach the advanced open water and explore some of these wrecks around Malta? How long do you think it will take?
Yeah.
Nowadays, with all the technology we have and all the training aids and whatever.
If you're committed and read your book and study and so, we usually here do from never have dived before to the advanced open water in 6 days. You can definitely
6 days.
do it, yeah. So if you come for a week here on vacation or so, you can definitely achieve that in those days, yeah.
Or you can do one part of the course and then you come back again next year. to do-
Absolutely, yeah.
And
yeah.
you explore the.
That's what
we
a lot
have.
of people like it and
Yes,
come back and
of course,
continue.
Thank you very much, Peter. I enjoyed talking to you and also diving with you. And I'm sure we'll meet again on another dive site. You know, maybe not Blue Grotto. We explore some other wrecks in different parts of the Maltese Islands, including perhaps also Gozo. Thank you very much.
Absolutely, thank you.